wishing you a happy new year 2025 from Short Story Universe Audio. Thank you for an amazing year of stories, creativity, and support. Cheers to another year filled with captivating tales and unforgettable adventures. To fully enjoy this video, please ensure CC Closed Captions aka subtitle is turned on. By the way, the AI podcast coming up next was conjured by NotebookLM. So, grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy my thoughts on Superman's first teaser trailer.
All right, so we're diving into Superman fandom today.
Oh, yeah.
Getting into all the reactions to that first teaser trailer for the new Superman movie.
Yeah.
We've got an awesome source for this deep dive.
Oh, cool.
A video review by a comic book creator.
All right.
They really know their stuff, so
Yeah,
let's see what has fans buzzing.
for sure.
First up, the name change.
Oh, yeah.
From Superman Legacy
Uh-huh.
to just Superman.
Interesting.
Our source seems okay with it,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of liked Legacy.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think Legacy definitely had that connection to the past, you know?
Right.
Like, it was carrying all those other Superman stories.
Yeah.
But just going with Superman, it's bold.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
this is a fresh start. Makes you wonder, you know,
Totally.
what kind of Superman will this be?
Okay, let's talk music.
Yes.
That new Superman theme in the teaser.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I mean, I got chills, but our source,
Yeah.
they want more of that classic soaring quality.
I can see that.
Like that music that makes you believe a man can fly.
Oh, yeah.
Pure hope. Excitement.
For sure.
Like everything's going to be all right.
It's interesting, right, how important music is for these movies.
Totally.
The right music just elevates everything.
It really does.
I mean, think about Batman or Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Those themes. Instantly.
A whole mood, a whole world, right?
All right, let's get to the new Superman suit.
Okay.
Our source says it's brighter,
Uh-huh.
more colorful, which they seem to like. But social media,
Oh, boy.
it's a mixed bag.
I bet.
Some people are calling it mid. What was your first reaction?
It's definitely getting people talking.
Yeah.
You know, I think some people are having trouble matching this new look
Yeah.
with their idea of Superman.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is a powerful thing, right?
Absolutely.
Everyone has their own picture in their head
Right.
of what Superman should look like.
Any change from that,
Yeah.
it can be tough.
Our source even joked about James Gunn
Oh, really?
and how he's always on social media. Like he's hoping Gunn is seeing all this feedback, maybe tweaking the suit in post-production.
Makes sense.
They even said, fix the suit.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
It just shows how much people care.
Yeah.
They feel like these characters belong to them too. They
Yeah.
want Superman to look the part, represent those ideals.
Now,
Yeah.
the teaser showed a lot of characters,
Mm-hmm.
and some fans are worried it'll be too crowded. What do you think about that?
Our source actually had a good point.
Oh, yeah.
They said just because the opening scene is packed
Yeah.
doesn't mean the whole movie will be.
Right.
They even compared it to Marvel movies.
Okay.
Lots of characters,
Mm-hmm.
but they managed to give everyone their moment.
That's true.
So what do you think?
Mm.
Can you have a good superhero story with a big cast?
It all comes down to good storytelling.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Talking raccoons, trees, all that.
Crazy, right.
But the characters are so well developed.
It just works.
It does.
Exactly.
It's not about how many characters.
Right.
It's how they fit into the story.
Mm-hmm.
If their interactions feel real,
Yeah.
then a big cast can actually make the world feel bigger.
Okay, so we've covered the name change,
Yeah.
the music,
The suit.
the too many characters debate.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go deeper into our source's overall thoughts.
Sounds good.
But first, did any of these initial reactions stand out to you?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much we can get from just a little bit of footage.
I know, right?
Fans are picking apart every little thing,
Every detail.
trying to figure out what this new Superman movie will be.
Speaking of details, our source noticed something about the music.
Oh, what's that?
They loved that electric guitar in the new theme.
Oh, yeah.
Did you catch that?
Yeah. Gives it that modern edge, you know?
Yeah, I could see that.
A bit different from that big orchestral score from the original.
Definitely.
More like Man of Steel,
Yeah.
which had a darker, more intense score.
Hmm.
But even though our source liked that electric guitar, they still think it needs that classic soaring quality. Those uplifting parts that make you believe a man can fly.
Makes sense.
It's all about those emotions, right?
Yeah.
Hope and inspiration.
Like everything's gonna be okay.
Exactly. Powerful stuff.
Our source even compared it to a cheering crowd.
Oh, wow.
Like Superman just saved the day.
You get that feeling from the music.
I do.
Huh, interesting.
Do you think that kind of uplift is important for a Superman movie?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, for a lot of people, Superman's music is about good overcoming evil,
Right.
relief, you know?
Yeah.
That feeling of the hero winning.
Yeah. Maybe this movie will explore different emotions.
Oh, you think so? Like maybe we'll hear his vulnerability, his struggles,
Yeah.
reflected in the music.
That would be cool.
Definitely add more depth.
I agree.
Okay, back to the suit.
Yeah, all right.
I'm curious about this whole brighter colors or more intimidating thing.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
That's a clever way to look at it.
It is.
It's not just about how it looks.
Right.
It's about strategy.
Like a tactical choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine you're hiding,
Uh-huh.
and then
Yeah.
this bright figure comes out of the sky.
Wow.
It's not just hopeful anymore.
It's a warning.
Like, I'm not
I'm
hiding.
coming for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It changes how we think about fighting crime.
For sure.
Our source also talked about the gold standard for the suit. You know, iconic and recognizable.
Do you have a gold standard Superman suit?
It's hard to choose, right?
Yeah, so many versions.
Each one has good and bad parts.
I think the gold standard is more about capturing Superman's essence,
Oh, interesting.
strength, integrity. Yeah, a look that represents those things.
And connects with everyone.
Yeah, across generations.
That's a good way to put it.
It's not just the look.
It's the message.
Right.
It all comes back to how much freedom filmmakers should have when adapting these characters.
It's a tricky balance.
Honoring the original, but also bringing something new.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that might upset that balance, too many characters.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Our source disagreed, but I wonder,
Yeah.
is there a point where it's just too much?
It's a valid concern.
It is.
Even with the best story,
Right.
you can end up with underdeveloped characters.
Yeah.
Or a confusing plot.
Like too many ingredients.
Exactly.
It's overwhelming.
I'm thinking about Batman v Superman.
Oh, yeah.
I liked the characters individually, but it was so crammed.
Too many plot lines.
Yeah.
Didn't give each character enough space.
That's a common complaint.
It is.
Shows how hard it is to adapt so many big characters. But then you have something like Avengers, Endgame,
True.
huge cast.
Yeah.
But everyone gets their moment.
Everyone has an arc,
It's possible.
It is.
So it seems like a big cast can work.
as long as the story is good.
And the characters have depth.
What do you think our source would say about this?
Knowing them,
Yeah.
I think they'd say, trust the filmmakers.
Trust James Gunn.
They've taken risks before.
Right.
Changed things up.
Maybe this big cast is part of a bigger plan
A way to explore Superman's world.
in a new way
Exactly.
instead of jumping to conclusions.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be open to being surprised.
Maybe this big cast will actually make the story better.
It's all about keeping an open mind.
We're only seeing a little piece of the puzzle.
Right.
So many layers to this.
So many possibilities.
It's too early to judge.
Okay, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Good.
Before we get into our source's overall thoughts and predictions,
Uh-huh.
I gotta ask,
Yeah.
what stood out to you so far?
What's got you curious?
Or maybe even a little nervous?
Honestly, it's the potential for this movie to mix things up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we've talked about the music and the suit,
Right.
and they both kind of hint at blending the old and the new.
What are you hoping for in terms of like the overall tone?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, our source thinks it'll be a mix of the original Superman and Man of Steel.
I mean, that's exciting,
Yeah.
but also a little scary.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are two very different movies.
Do you think they can balance that?
I don't know.
It's tricky.
It
The
is.
original had that sense of wonder,
Right.
that optimism.
Yep.
It was almost like a fairy tale.
It's how a lot of people see Superman.
Exactly.
And then Man of Steel, it was more grounded. Yeah.
Freer.
Like it focused on the weight of being Superman.
That Budin.
They both have their strengths, though.
I think there's room for both of those perspectives
Totally.
in a new Superman story.
It's like they each showed a different side of him. And now we get to see those sides come together
Yeah.
in a new way.
Hopefully.
Our source even mentioned John Murphy.
The composer.
They think that might mean the music will be more epic,
Oh, wow.
more operatic. His music is known for that.
It is
intense.
exception.
Exactly.
That score is amazing.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, but even with all this talk about blending old and new, we'd ask,
Yeah.
how will this movie deal with Superman's core values? Truth, justice,
Yeah.
the American way.
Do those ideas still matter today?
I mean, that's a big question.
It is.
Superman's values seem simple.
But they're really deep.
Yeah, it's about believing in people,
Fighting for what's right.
even when it's hard.
Exactly.
Those ideals are timeless, I think.
I agree.
But how they're shown, the challenges they face,
Yeah.
those have to change with the times.
I think that's where the creativity comes in. Making those classic ideas work for today's world.
Showing how they play out in a world that's so complex.
It's a challenge, but a good one.
It is.
It's funny, we've talked about the suit, the music, the tone,
Yeah.
but not the actual story.
That's true.
We only have those little hints from the teaser,
Yeah, it's like a puzzle.
with only a few pieces.
Exactly.
But that's part of the fun.
It is.
All the guessing and theories.
the anticipation.
And it gets our imaginations going.
Like we're part of the storytelling.
I love that.
We're not just watching.
We're trying to figure things out.
Like a big detective agency.
Exactly.
But let's not forget,
What?
the pressure is on.
Oh, yeah.
This is Superman.
Arguably the biggest superhero there is.
And this reboot,
It has to deliver.
it has to satisfy the old fans,
And bring in new ones.
capture their imaginations.
Give them hope.
It's a big job,
Huge.
but also a huge opportunity.
To redefine Superman for a new generation.
Show what he means today.
Our source was so excited about the teaser.
I know.
It's contagious.
It is. I'm starting to feel it too.
I think we all are.
It's not just about the action and the special effects.
It's about what Superman stands for.
Hope, making a difference,
That message is always important.
no matter how they tell the story.
No matter what the suit looks like.
No matter what the music sounds like.
Exactly.
Well said.
Thanks.
Okay, time to wrap up this deep dive.
Already.
But before we go, we want to leave you with something to think about.
Okay.
What does Superman mean to you? What do you admire about him?
Good question.
What do you want to see in this new movie?
Yeah, what do you want to see?
Listen to your thoughts.
Until next time.
Keep your eyes on the skies.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click the bell notification so you never miss an update. If you'd like to support the channel, visit the PayPal link on my homepage. Wishing you a happy new year 2025. See you in the next video.